Hey guys, sailing has sailed its way into old school RuneScape. I am going to show you how to level it up. Once you complete the quest of the Pandemonium, which is required to start training sailing, you're going to end up here. The first thing you're going to want to do is head on over here. I'm going to do this nice and quick and simple for you guys. So you go over here, you don't need anything. You just inspect this notice board and you're going to see this. It's going to show you a bunch of little options. These little buttons on it are the level required to do the task. And we're going to start by looking at a task. So let's look at this one. It's going to give you a location. It's going to give you a destination. So the location is where you're going to pick up the goods, right? So let's accept the task and pick up the goods, which we're going to deliver to Port Sarum. All right. Yeah, it's really easy. You go to this ledger table, you pick up your cargo, you're gonna get a little box, then you're gonna come on over here to this anchor and you're gonna go right on your boat. It's gonna put you right on it. Super easy. All right, once you're on the boat, you're gonna have to put your cargo into the box, the basic cargo hold, and it's gonna be in there. And then you're gonna navigate this helm right here. And then once you do that, you can just click on the map, and we're going to be heading to Port Sarum, which is north. Oop, there we go. So yeah, you can click on your world map right there, and oh, I clicked something else. You can click on your world map and zoom out with your scroller wheel, and we're just going to head straight north to Port Sarum from here. So let's speed this up. Oh, don't crash into Tutorial Island. We're going to be doing this to level 7. Because once you get level 7, then you can do 2 tasks at a time. So once you get to Port Sarum, you're going to disembark on this gang plane. On the gang. Oh, on the gang. Oh, actually, no. Before you disembark, you are going to take your cargo out of here. Otherwise, it's going to tell you to leave it behind. We don't want to leave it behind. We want to take it. Boom. All right, now we disembark. Once you get here, you're going to keep going and going and going. There were a lot more people here earlier. If you want to hide the people, I suggest you simply do this. Entity hider on. Boom. Everybody's gone. Easy. All right, deposit the cargo. We got 59 sailing experience, and let's get another task. Oh, I'm already level 6, 2 trips. All right, so we got level 7. It took literally 3 trips or 2 trips, I don't remember. But we got level 7, and yeah, now we can do 2 tasks. Let's go ahead and grab this one. All right, so location, Port Sarum, perfect. Let's look at this. Location, the Pandemonium. Location, Port Sarum. Let's go. All right, accept task. We got 2 tasks to pick up cargo and bring it to the Pandemonium. Our next goal is level 12 to do a quest. So now that we've got 2 tasks unlocked, we are going to grind it out to level 12. It's probably going to take like 20 trips. So I've actually managed to hit a snag. I did like 3 or 4 trips and my boat is stuck. Alright. If you're at the dock, right click the gangplank to leave, then relog. Your cargo is safe in this way. If you're out at sea, you can right click the tiller and click escape and then relog. This will cause you to lose any cargo you hold, but will reset the ship at least. Alright guys, I just found out there is another cool little thing you can do. You can trim your sail and it gives 10 experience, which is kind of cool. Ooh, now that we're level 10, we actually can do other things. So if I were to accept this, the location is at the Pandemonium and the destination is Musa Point. Oh, it's literally Karamja. Okay, cool. So instead of going north, we are going to take a little detour left or west, or yeah, west to Karamja. All right, we made it to Musa Point. Karanja, we got our crate of bananas. Of course, they want bananas. You don't always get this, but sometimes you get two tasks to go to the same place, right? So, Port Sarim to the Pandemonium. Boom. There's another Port Sarim to the Pandemonium. Boom. All right. So now we have two tasks in the same place. You always want to do that. If you're quick about it, you know, you're gonna get more XP doing that. So just make sure you're looking for that. Sick. We are now level 12. All right. Um, yeah, it took me probably like 10 trips to get from level 7 to 12, which is cool. I did a couple double trips, I think like 2 or 3. Can now chart drink crates after completing prying times. Alright, so prying times is probably the quest we just unlocked. Let's check it out. Prying times. So for this quest, you are going to need to have done the Pandemonium, the Night Sword, level 30 smithing, level 12 sailing, and a combat level of 10. Okay, yeah, so for doing this quest, we're going to get 800 sailing experience. We're also going to be able to do something with forgotten drinks, which is cool. Alright, since this quest is actually pretty easy, I'm going to do like a flip book quick guide for you guys. So anyone who doesn't want to switch videos or pause this and go look at another video, let's just do a little quick guide for you. How about that? Alright, so you're going to start off by going to the GE. You're going to make sure you have your captain's log. You're going to make sure you have a saw. You're going to make sure you have a red berry pie, and you're going to make sure you have a steel bar. Then you're going to go to Port Sarim, and you're going to teleport to the Pandemonium using the little charter guy. Once you're here, you're going to go talk to Steve. Got any work? Skip through everything. Your first thing you're going to need to do is you're going to have to go to Port Sarim and pick up a crate. If your boat is already docked there, perfect. Just go right to Port Sarim. But if it's not, you're going to have to bring your boat there. Collect a crate. Take cargo. Let's put it on our boat. Sail to the Pandemonium. Once you've deposited your crate. Alright, we made it to the Pandemonium. Let's grab our crate. Let's go drop it off. Guessing you drop it off here. That would make sense. Ooh, 150 sailing already. Just for dropping that one off. I don't know if that's part of the final reward, but I'll freaking take it. Alright, let's talk to Steve. Delivered that cargo for you. Alright, now we're bringing a red berry pie to Thurgo. You literally just talk to him and tell him you brought him his crate. And now we're gonna go see Thurgo. There should be a sailor that'll bring us there. So we don't have to boat back. Alright, cool. Go to Port Sarim. Once you've reached Port Sarim, Thurgo is over here. We've got our pie. I am literally just guessing this is what you do based on what I read. Let's bring Thurgo his little pie. Alright, yep, third option. Cool, looks like he's going to take the pie and the steel bar, probably. Yep. Alright, we're talking to Steve. We've got our crowbar. We're going to turn this boat around and go, I think it was northwest. Yep, northwest of the island. Alright. crab. That's funny. I've never. That's got to be new, huh? Bank crab, dude. Are you kidding me? Ah, here it is. All right, so boom. It's literally like right there. Let's drink it. What do we do? Oh, there is a troll. Okay. Looks like since you do need 10 combat for this quest, you are going to have to do some combat. So, dude, I can't use my spec. There we go. You can probably just teleport away when you get that NPC. I'm not positive, but you probably can. It's gonna make you lose your bow and you're gonna have to recover it, but you won't have to gain combat experience if you do not want to gain combat experience. About that crate, third option. Is that a door? There's a door right here. Okay. Let's open the door, open the sealed crate, pry it open, and we get a crate full of crowbars. Okay, so you unlock the crate that gives you more crowbars if you need it. Alright, cool. Quest complete. Yep, now we're at 15. We can upgrade our boat. Alright, so apparently we can customize our boat and buy a new boat. So let's go over here to Gym. And we're going to buy a boat. We're going to buy... It looks like we can get a skiff. Cool. Let's buy this skiff. Kit it out as much as you fancy. Yeah, they said kit it out. Just check in with Seb if you need a hand once you're there. I'd like to customize it now, buddy. Good choice. Let's get me sorted. So these are the parts that you can build onto your boat, and your boat has, it looks like 5 spots. And you can only put certain things in certain spots. Bronze salvaging hook. Alright, so you're going to want 4 planks, bronze nails, bronze bars, and rope. Alright, now that we've got all our supplies, let's go and customize our boat. We're going to add that bronze hook. Let's put it right there on the front. Bronze hook. Build. You only need 1 construction. Boom. We got our hook. I guess a good place to start salvaging ships, you're going to head on your boat and you're simply just going to go southeast. Let's deploy our hook. Alright, yeah, you're just gonna salvage these ships, and they're kind of like, you know, trees, right? So when the tree runs out, you go find another ship, and um, literally, if you go east of the Pandemonium, there's a spot right here. I believe over here is like some higher level ships at like 35. So we're just gonna stick right here for now. You just need some free inventory space and you're good to go. You can fill your boat with the salvage, right, while you're salvaging. You just stick them in the cargo. I got 30 right here and I got like half an inventory, so we are going to see if we get some experience from sorting it. Pop these puppies in here. Cool, we get 4 experience each and a little bit of loot. So you just do this and fill up your boat with these, and you're resource gathering basically. We're going to keep doing this till 22 and then we're going to go do the quest. So it looks like you're going to probably salvage for, once you get to 15, you're going to salvage for probably like, I don't know, an hour. All right, so we are almost 22 sailing. It took us about, let's see, it took us about 4 salvage trips to do that from 15. So yeah, you're just gonna get your boat, clear your inventory. It would probably be 3 if I had a fully cleared inventory. Probably not though. So once we can get to level 30, then we're gonna be doing this, which is the best experience up until you get double hooks, double mithril hooks on your boat. I'm going to go turn in all this salvage and then we're going to do the quest. I'll do a little quick guide for you guys like I did for the other quest as well. Alright, so for this quest, it's going to be current affairs. There is literally 10 fishing requirement, considering you have 22 sailing. Alright, make sure you got some charcoal. Yeah. Start this by going to Catherby. There he is. Ask him about the duck. Skip everything until it says yes to start the quest. Alright, then we're going to head over here. Talk to the counselor, Catherine. Literally skip through all this. Next, you're going to fill in this form. Option 1. 1. Both. Yes. Partial. Partial. 3. Varrock. Talk to the lady, give her the form. Alright, now we're going to go back and talk to Arhen. Option 2 and skip through all this. Next, we're going to talk to Harry in the fish shop. Hear about the mayor. Skip through all this. Yep. I'm going to fish in the aquarium. Let's go talk to Arhen. Click option 2. Skip through all this. Next, we're going to go up to this building. Talk to the Chancellor. And talk to the Chancellor. Skip through everything till you get to this. Click option 1. Click option 2. Click option 3. Click option 3. Click option 1. Click option last. Option last. 3. Varrock. Option 2. Okay. Alright, perfect. That's what you want. Now we're going to click this on the mayor of Catherby Fish. And then we turn it into her. Now we talk to Arhen. Option 2, skip through everything. Now we've got a duck. We need our boat for this part, so wherever your boat is, go get it. Alright, now we're going to take our boat to Catherby. Alright, once you get close to Catherby, about right here, we're actually gonna go right here, okay? So we're gonna go over this way. And we're gonna go right here. And then we're gonna put our duck in the water and it's gonna swim towards the current. We'll get close. Alright. Let's drop our duck in the water. There he goes. Alright, now we're gonna follow the duck. Alright. Collect our duck. Alright, now we're literally just gonna go and talk to Arheen, and that's the quest. Option 2. There we go. Whew, 1400 sailing experience. Okay. Let's see how much a Catherby task will give us. Turn it in. Come on. 100 XP. 261. Yep, we're definitely doing this. Alright. It looks like doing these is going to be the play. So from 24 to 30, you're going to be doing cargo tasks. Grabbed our box and put it in the table, and we get 267. Okay, so just make sure you're doing the Catherby. Oh, we're 25. That unlocks Brimhaven. So we're going to try this one now. Honestly, making your boat faster is going to be the best experience. Alright, I'm at Moosa Point. I just dropped off the first cargo. It was just a little Moosa Point. We were just doing a little pit stop, right? But after we did that, we actually were able to pick up a Moosa Point to Brimhaven. So now we have 3 crates going to Brimhaven for... This is going to be a huge XP drop. This is going to be bigger than we've ever seen before. Let's grab our cargo. Alright, so for this one, 150. Okay, we'll take it. We'll take it. Maybe you only get the big 250s when you go all the way from Catherby to Pandemonium. But we'll find out. Alright. First one. Oh, we have to deliver both of them? Okay. Dude, I swear, if we don't get double XP, I'm gonna be one unhappy sailor. Because, like, we were lucky to get this, right? We did extra work. We did extra work, you know. And come on, 500 XP, 500 XP. 270. And let me guess, 228 coins, dude. That 228 coins should have gone into XP. I know when you coded this Jagex, you decided, oh, let's give them half the XP as coins. That was not cool. We move on. We're still going to get 99 sailing. Bro. Oh my god. I would laugh so hard if someone found a way to start sailing their boat onto the land and went to the GE. That would be hilarious. 1,000 XP from Catherby to Piscalarius? Huh? Yeah, bro, that is a deep trek. Is that even worth it? Grab a task and then sail all the way back here. I don't think that's worth it. Shipwreck salvaging. Fisherman shipwreck. Wait, what did that say? Average duration 3 minutes. Okay. It's gonna be like 3K experience an hour. Let's just go try it. Honestly, this is way more chill than doing cargo runs, right? But going from Piscalarius to another faraway one is probably the best. But I think those tasks are like kind of RNG. Um, so I'm just gonna upgrade my thing and do these because I bet if we upgrade it, we'll probably get like 4K experience an hour. So yeah, upgrading the cargo hold is the play for salvaging. Make sure that's upgraded. Let's make sure this is upgraded, and the sale is just extra because it's kind of expensive right now. But the price will go down eventually. All right, we're at our boat. Board. Modify. Replace. Steel salvaging hook. Perfect. This is gonna be good for us until 44, but we're gonna be doing Barracuda trials anyway after this. All right. So next up, we're going to do the oak mass and linen sails. Okay, we got our oak mass and linen sails. Next thing is our iron keel. Well, let's do the keel. Iron keel. Built. Perfect. All right, now we got a cannon. All right, so if your boat does happen to get damaged, make some repair kits. If you need to repair your boat, just talk to this sub guy here, the place where you customize your boat. But instead of making repair kits, we are just going to use his because they are cheap and they get the job done, it looks like. I don't need a million of these. We'll just come back if we need more. All right, and with the boat upgraded, we are good to go. We got our steel salvaging hook. We got our iron. We got our oak and linen mast. We got our bronze cannon. We got our iron keel. This is the keel, I'm pretty sure. So we're good to go. Let's get back to salvaging. We just need to get to 30. Then we're going to go try Barracuda. The Barracuda trials. We are almost at our goal, which is to get to Barracuda trials. Alright guys, so I upgraded my cargo. I can hold, I think it's 45 of these salvage, and I've got like 22 in my inventory. So we're about to get a pretty good XP drop here. Let's go ahead and do these. I did get 30. But I'm going to actually keep doing this until 31 so I can get us a little teak hull. The hull's going to increase our speed. And I figure if we're going to be doing the trials, you know, we're probably going to want to be speedy, so I might as well just get 31 real quick. We already did all this stuff to upgrade our boat. And we'll be doing the trials fast. Let's look at how much we got. 3663. So 3663 times 2 plus 3663. Roughly 11k experience, right? You could get more. Each one takes about 20 minutes, or a full trip would take like 20 minutes, so probably 30 minutes, honestly. So it's about 20k experience an hour doing this, which is actually really good. We are going to upgrade our helm and our hull. So I've got the materials here: 3 oak planks, 6 iron bars. $31 sailing, 23 construction. There we go, 31. There we go. Our boat is now kitted out. Alright, we're going to now do the Temper Tantrum Barracuda trial. So, to start this out, you're going to need at least 30 sailing. You're going to need a skiff with oak hull, an iron helm, and an oak mast with linen sails. You should have all that on your boat. I went over building it when we were doing it. You're also going to probably need some of these repair kits. I got some mahogany ones, but you can bring other lower tiers if you want. But the mahogany ones are only like 2k each right now. It's like the food for the boat, I guess. So make sure your boat is in the pandemonium, and if your boat is like really far away, you can actually buy a boat in a bottle in the Grand Exchange, put your boat in the bottle, teleport here, take your boat out of the bottle. You can't do that if you have stuff in your cargo. Otherwise, you could kind of cheese sailing very easily. But yeah, so once you're in the pandemonium and you've got all the stuff, we are ready to do the Barracuda trial. Let's get on our boat and head south. So you're going to talk to Rum-Ralph. He's going to be on this cool looking blue boat. And we're going to skip through this. All right, so let's do the first one, which is the swordfish trial. And if you beat it, you get this collection log item. All right, so I just did the trial for my second time. The first try was 5 minutes. The second try was only a minute and 55. So yeah, it's not that bad. You literally, once you start, we're gonna start the trial. Swordfish. And then once you start your boat, you're ready to go, right? So we are going to go this way. So if we're facing north, we're literally going counterclockwise. But we're not going to face north. We're going to face this way. And we're going to take a right. Head over this. Go this way. You're going to want to hit these rapids. But, like, don't, like, you know, fixate on hitting the rapids, or you're likely going to run into a lot of things. We're just going to keep going, and we're basically going south and looking for the rum boat and these crates. Make sure you're grabbing all the crates as you go. Can be about a boat's distance. Once you grab it, you're going to take a sharp north. Oh, freaking cloud. Grab that. Make sure you're clicking your sail, because it'll give you that nice little speed boost. Got our last crate, and now we're delivering. Delivered. We beat the time, our second try. Let's go. Or our third try. And we're literally just going to keep doing this until 50, right? Because at 50 we unlock the double hooks. We unlock a new boat. And this is just the best XP. Okay, so we beat swordfish rank. Now we are going to do shark rank. Shark rank is the same concept pretty much, except we're going to have to do 2 laps. And we're going to have to collect twice as many boxes and do a rum delivery on each lap. Oh, I got shocked by lightning right off the bat. That's unlucky. So we're going to stick close to the island for the first lap. Grab 4 boxes. I'm going to grab this 5th box right here. And then we're going to grab the rum and do a sharp turn. Grab that box. The sharp turn is like kind of like towards the island. And then we're just going to follow a natural path, trying to grab all of these whirlpools we can and the boxes, because if you don't grab the whirlpools, you are not going to make time. I'm sorry, but that is just way she goes, sailor. Alright, got that box. Okay, drop the rum off. Alright, now we're going to do the outside perimeter lap. grab our rum, do our little drive-by. Alright, smooth sailing from here. Boom. Deliver the rum. Can toss it from pretty far. And that's shark rank. Easy, right? Let's look at our next one. Marlin rank. Alright, so this one's like a 4-minute, 30-second one. Alright, I'm going to walk you guys through Marlin rank. I'm going to show you the tech. First, you just click this puddle. Keep going. Sometimes there's going to be clouds right here. It's going to be RNG on this path. If you get hit by a cloud, it's going to kind of mess with things, so just try to avoid it if one's in your way. Now you're going to click this. You can start spam clicking that. And then go north. Head towards this. Now you're going to want to do your sail and go through these rocks. Grab this guy. Take a left. Grab that puddle. That. Grab that, go through that puddle, this puddle. If you make it to the rum man in under a minute, you're doing good. If not, just start over. Grab your rum, don't forget. I'm going to come up on some rocks. You're going to get your sail. Don't use it until you grab this. Now you can use your sail. Now you're just going to straight beeline it towards this boat. Grab that crate. Try to hit one of those puddles. Now we're going to go through these rocks right here. Grab this crate. We're going to get our sail here in a second. This crate and grab this puddle. Got our sail. Don't worry about that. Keep going. Toss your rum. Cool. First lap done. Honestly, I think the first lap is the toughest. Not gonna lie. Alright, now you're just gonna keep going through the middle. Grab this crate. Hit this puddle. Grab that. You're gonna go through some more rocks. Grab that. Go through here. Use your sail straight through all this wide open area pretty much. Grab that. Alright, once you get over here, you're going to grab your rum. Now you're going to head back towards the island. Once you get to the island, you're going to take a little detour over here. Do a nice little turn, Skaruski, and then do a big turn like that. Grab this. Now you can go through over here. Now you're going to grab these two guys. Now you're going to head straight for the rum delivery spot. Toss it on in. Now we're going to go kind of towards the island. We're going to go on the inside. Use your sail. Alright, let's grab that crate. We're going to grab this crate. Then we're going to take a sharp left. Grab this one. Then we're going to grab this guy. We're going to grab our rum. got your rum. Go hard left back to the island. Use your sail. Now we're just going to grab the ones on the inside. Boom, that's all 36. Final stretch. Just toss your rum in and you did it. Let's go. Kind of want to get that at 420. But yeah, that's how you do it. I did this a lot because I wanted to try to get like a little optimal route for you guys. And we're going to have to do it anyway to 50. So yeah, we just keep doing Barracudas till 50. And then once we get to 50, we're going to get our new boat, our double mithril hooks. We're going to be sailing. But if you made it to this point and you completed it, congratulations, because it's not easy. Alright guys, yeah, so after you've done your Marlin thing, you're just going to keep going till level 50. Once you get level 50, we're going to work on our boat a little bit, alright? Alright guys, I am going to list out everything you're going to need to build this beautiful, massive vessel that's going to allow us to do our double mithril hook with our boost, with our salvaging station, all these goodies, even our crewmate right here. So I'm going to just go ahead and get started with that. I'm going to explain how to do everything, but first I'm just going to list everything out. You're going to need a mahogany hull, 16 large mahogany hull parts, 600 mithril nails, 25 swamp tar, 5 lead bar, and then we're going to do a steel cannon. It's going to be 4 teak plank, 16 steel nails, 8 steel bars. Then we're going to do 2 of these actually. So you're going to need double this, right? So we're going to just put that at 8. Put that at 32. Put that at 12. Put this at 2. And then this at 6. So 8 mahogany planks, 32 mithril nails, 12 mithril bars, 2 ropes, 6 lead bars. After that, we're going to do the mahogany cargo hold. And that's going to require 8 mahogany planks, 32 mithril nails, 3 lead bars. We're going to build a keg, and then we're going to fill the keg. I'll explain how to fill it later. But for the keg, you're going to need 5 oak planks, 20 iron nails, 1 barrel stand, which you get from doing the Barracuda trials that we did. And then we're going to build this anchor. We're going to build an anchor. 8 steel bars, 6 lead bar, and 1 rope. For the salvaging station and the other stuff, the salvaging station's just going to require 4 teak planks, 16 steel nails, and it's one of those things that have a little extra requirement. You're going to need a schematic, but I'm going to explain to you exactly how to get it. I've written it here. We're going to hire Captain Syed. He's our little crewmate, and this is the tech for getting the boost beer. Basically, it's the Whirlpool Sunrise. I am going to explain that as well later. But yeah, that's what you need. It costs about $1 mil. It's not expensive. This is on release day. It might go up, but I doubt it. It's probably going to go down exponentially. And yeah, that's what you need. Don't forget to bring your hammer and your saw. Mahogany hull. Build. You're going to want to make sure you select your sloop as well when you're building these things. Alright, the next thing we're going to make is the mineral salvaging hook. We're actually going to make 2 of these. Alright, let's make our second hook over on this side. Great, we've got 2 hooks. Alright, if we want to make the cannon, I'm going to pull out 18 planks and 16 steel bars and 32 steel nails. I got enough for 2 cannons. Looks super cool too. So we're gonna make the mahogany cargo hold, replace it just in case I didn't get all the stuff I needed. Okay, there's the cargo hold. Alright, let's build our anchor. It's 8 steel bars, 6 lead bars, and a rope. Alright, next is our keg. Alright, next thing we're going to get is the schematic for our salvaging station. To do this, we're going to have to basically, first we're going to dig here. Okay, this is on the Pandemonium. It's like, you just go up over here next to the bank and dig. We got our key. Now you're going to want to put your boat in a bottle, okay? Or you're going to want to recover it by recovering it. I haven't recovered my boat, so I believe you just go there and recover it there. To get your boat to Port Piscarillas, where we're going to need the boat, because we're going to be basically taking a boat from Port Piscarillas to Chinchompa Island, which is near it, right? And unless you want to sail all that way, a quick way to do it is to put your boat in this boat bottle, which you can buy on the GE right now for like 100K, or you can find it salvaging. But if you don't have one of these and you don't want to go buy one, you can recover your boat there. So you'll just have to basically break your boat. You're going to lose anything in your cargo. So just make sure that's empty and break your boat. Go to Port Piscarillas, which is over here. Port Piscarillas, and you're gonna recover it right over here somewhere. After that, though, after we get our boat there, we're gonna go to Chinchompa Island, which I believe is this island right here. So we're gonna sail south along the coast. So let's get our boat in the bottle. Yeah. Bottle boat. We can use a different boat for this, honestly. Let's use our old boat so we keep this boat here. If you have your old boat. Let's go charter to Port Piscarillas. Probably another better way to go there, but this is how I'm doing it. Alright. Chartered here. And now we're going to go put our boat out of the bottle here. Or recover your boat here. I think you can recover it using this option. Anyway, let's take our boat out of our bottle because we're doing it that way. Now we're gonna go on our little sad clipper to Chinchampa Island. There's the box we're gonna open. Let's see. How would we get on this island? Oh, right here. Cool. Let's open the lockbox. This is going to be where we get our schematic. And now we're just going to read it. Cool. We've done that. Now we can actually go build our thing. I'm going to leave this here. Not too worried about it. Let's go back to the pandemonium. Or wherever you have your boat. Doesn't have to be the pandemonium, but we're going to build our final piece. Well, it's not our final one. We still have to do the filling of the keg. Alright, so make sure you've got your materials, which is going to be 4 teak plank, 16 steel nails. Now we can build our salvaging station. I'm going to hopefully build it right here. That would be nice. Perfect. We've got our salvaging station. Now the final part is going to be our filling of our keg. So for that, we are going to need 26 whirlpool sunrises. To get our whirlpool sunrises, we're going to have to first go claim them from the guy that we were throwing the rum at when we did the trials, the Barracuda trials. Let's use this boat because, I don't know, it's smaller, so it's probably faster, right? Alright, so we're going to make our way back to this guy. We're going to claim 2 of them. Once we claim 2 of them, we are going to be able to buy them from the bar, which is why we're doing this right now. Alright, let's talk to him. Do I have any rewards to claim? Cool. Alright, so we've done that. Let's go back. Great. Now let's go fill up our keg on our boat. We don't have to go customize it. I think we can just fill it up. Fill keg. Choose. Alright, so we're going to need to drink that. Make sure you don't have Vial Smasher on. Let's fill our thingamabobber. Cool, let's drink it. Awesome, we've got our boost. Heck yeah. Alright, last but not least, we're gonna hire a crewmate, Captain Siad, at the desert mining camp. So we're gonna need to grab our metal key so we can get into the camp. Hopefully I still have it. And I want to use my fairy ring, but I'm just gonna assume most of you don't have the fairy ring. The code would be BIQ. I think that's the Catfight layer, and then you just run south. But let's find our key. Metal. I don't have it. Key. Hopefully it's on this key ring. Metal key. I have it. It's the first thing in there. Cool. So yeah, however you get to Alcarid, do that. If you have low HP, stock up on some water skins because the desert will kill you if you do not have water. But I have plenty HP, pretty sure. But you know what? We are going to stock up just in case. I do not want to deal with it if we don't. Buy 5 of those, we get our little pass. I might be able to go through here for free, but looks like not. They took my pass. Don't see a chair. Maybe he's upstairs. Yep. Bet he's upstairs. Knew it. Alright. Leave this camp and join my crew. Your crew, as in go back to sailing? Of course, dude. Let's go do some sailing. I can't see how I could refuse an offer like that. Let's get to it. Oh, shit. He's on the team. He's in the gang. Boom. We are ready, finally, to go do our goal. Double mithril salvaging. And I believe since we got our boost, I am praying that we can do the level 53 salvaging. There is a way to tick manipulate this. You're basically just gonna want to bring your favorite tick manipulation method. I'm gonna bank this because we're gonna want, space in our inventory for all this salvage that we're gonna be getting, right? Look at the hat, Princess Cloud. Man, I am proud. This is all my hard work. This is like 10 hours right here. And they're probably about to buff the experience all crazy. Oh, God, I did all that work for nothing. No, I'm just kidding. I really don't care about putting the extra work in. It was fun. I personally don't think the skill needs to be buffed. You guys might disagree with me, but I wish the grind in RuneScape was actually longer. I wish there was a lower experience mode. That would be super cool, and hopefully when they watch this video they will consider it, because that would make people play longer, because it's gonna be harder and it will probably piss off the Ironmen, which, I mean, I don't like pissing anyone off, but if we're gonna piss someone off, it's gotta be the Ironmen, right? Alright. In case there's some more dangerous water out there. I don't think there is. Alright, let's use the system update timer to time how long it takes us to get there, starting when we board the boat. Alright, so about 15:30. Navigator helm. Alright, so from Pandemonium to East Bumfuck. Cool. I'm just gonna go south. This should be our destination. Hey, we got some people here. No, it's not real people. Well, we need to fill up our beer glass. Drink that. Deploy. Let's go. We are salvaging. We can tell our guy to do it as well. If he can go to the other things for me, that would be sick. And I can literally just like get the level, and then I could be all AFK, and then I could be chilling. I don't have to drive the boat. He can drive the boat. Let him drive the boat. Okay, so I did actually figure out how I can get this guy to drive the boat. So I'll show you guys how I did it. It was actually really simple. I just forgot to do one step. That was honestly pretty obvious. It has been reclaimed by the sea, so it's gone. Now let's just command him. We're going to have him just go on the helm and sail. Then all you do is set sail. You can use this as well. But yeah, you're going to command the boat like normal. You're just not the one driving the boat, which is pretty cool. Let's go over to this guy. And now he is driving the boat. Oh, make sure you unset the sail. Set it. Because if you don't, you will just start flying by whatever you wanted to stop at. Alright, cool. Sail is unset. We're going to drink that. We are going to deploy that. We can even command him to go back to what he was doing. It is slightly less, I mean, I don't want to say it's slightly less AFK, but it definitely is if you command him back and forth. If you just leave him on the sail, then, you know, you're not going to have to go ride the sail. I honestly don't mind riding the sail, and I'm just going to leave him on there. Right? If you're two-ticking, you're not going to want him on there because you're going to be utilizing both of these, right? And that's pretty much all there is to it. He can do other things. I haven't found a way to get him to sort the salvage, which honestly, that's really what I wanted him for, so I could just keep doing this and he could be sorting it. But as he's doing work, we are getting experience as well, which is pretty cool. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed my my in-depth guide to level 50 sailing. I will continue it once I get to 99, but with the current XP rates, it's probably going to take about 2 years. So I'll see you then.